One recommendation I would have for anything medical, and that is to try to get, if you can, doctors who are over the age of 40 or 50, who've been practicing medicine for at least 20 years. Because the older they are, there's several advantages and disadvantages. Advantage one, if they've been a surgeon for a long time, they usually have better practices. That they've been in it for a long time, they know kind of more what they're doing. Disadvantage is they're a little bit more hard set in what they also want to do. Older doctors, they're more experienced, but they're also less likely to change their mind or be open to new options, whether they're male or female. But the advantage is they've been around the block. They kind of had more practices. They know a little bit more as to what they're doing or not doing. And also, teaching hospitals, from what I understand, is usually better as to if they're up on new stuff that's going on. You want somebody who's doing, who's been, who's teaching, because if you got to teach, the advantage of having a doctor who's teaching himself is when you have to explain something to other people and show them how it's being done, you have to understand the procedure more. And likelihood is also you're a bit more patient if you're a teacher. And most teachers that I've known, like I haven't had any medical teachers, but in most fields, you gotta have a little bit more patience to be able to teach, and you kind of have to know what you're doing and what you're talking about, because people are going to ask you, okay, how do you do this, or why do you do that, and so on. So teachers are usually more experienced and a little bit more, if they've been practicing. Mind you, you gotta find a doctor who's been practicing medicine in that field who's also teaching, if possible. It's usually a better combination. Because if they got to explain whatever it is they're doing to other people, it usually means that they're a little bit more knowledgeable. They're good in explaining stuff. So just an idea. But I'm at the doctor's today. I came over here. I've got a young doctor. He's kind of young, but we're not doing any surgeries, so that's a good thing. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Be safe. Bye.